Hal Jordan in the Green Lantern Corps, issue 14, Robert Venditti writing and Rafa Sandoval on art.
Do you know what? I really like this issue a lot. So it opens with Space Cabbie. When was the last time you saw Space Cabbie?
I can't remember.
It's been a while.
Yeah. So you open with him just doing his thing, and then Guy Gardner pops up and starts interrogating him, basically going, "Look, you've been ferrying people around. I need to find some Sinestros, and you're gonna give me some information, damn it." And that's just literally like just the start of the issue, and then it cuts back to Mogo, because we're finally back on Mogo, because everyone's safe after the last arc, and it's all cool. And they're having a big meeting. John and Hal have their little meet up because it explained what went on at the bollocks half of Venditti's last bit of the run, where
the bollocks half, yes.
the bollocks half, yeah, because the first time wasn't great, but it was like, it's okay. And then it went off the rails with DCU, and Hal had the glove thing.
Aye, that's DCYOU, not just you.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because obviously back then Hal's thing was he was taking the blame for all the shit that the Corps had done, so that's why he was an outlaw of something. I don't really know. John didn't really know either. He was like, "That was a bloody stupid idea, wasn't it?" And he goes, "Makes sense that you came up with it, because only you would." And they agree that John will stay the leader of the Corps because he's earned that and he's proved that he can. And he's got all the Greens that are around in a room, and all the Sinestros are in the room, all the ones that were loyal to Soranik at least. Mm-hmm. And they agree that they are going to work together. They're going to pair up as one green, one yellow, and take the beat like that. So that's going to hopefully be pretty interesting, because we've never really seen them work together at all. So seeing them on a personal basis with individual partnerships should be interesting, I think. But then aside from that, the two Guardians send off Hal and Kyle to go and do something. They're pretty vague. They're like, "Oh, you should go check out this planet because there's stuff there." And hey, Kyle, maybe calibrate your ring to look for some hope. And they're really unsubtle about it. And basically, there's these big. They go to this lava planet. There's these big beasts that I'm not really sure how to describe. They're kind of like dragon bats with lots of arms. They're just this big freakish things, just stuff to fight basically. And then it gets to the last page that reveals Saint Walker is there, and he is alive and just struggling to maintain hope by the look of things.
Well, he's like the solo Blue Lantern. So,
yeah, pretty much. He's just there. Just all this stuff is just coming down on him. All these monsters, and he's just there with the blue light. And you've got the two of them coming in to save him, basically next issue, I assume. And that's pretty cool. I like Saint Walker. He hasn't been around in a good while now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like stuff I'd want to read, and then it's Venditti, so I can't.
See, I get that, but this is actually really good. The runs kind of evened out a lot because it was, I kept saying it for the first 6 issues or so, where it was an issue of Hal and it was really mediocre, and then an issue of the Corps and it was really good. It starts to feel like it's evening out because it's a lot more even screen time, so to speak, of Hal and the rest of the Corps in each issue, even though they do immediately just split them back up again, which was a little bit frustrating. It's like they were finally together, and it was like, okay, we can move forward and just have it be one thing. And they're like, "No, Hal, off you go. You can go do something else for a bit because we need to keep you separate and have your own plot," which is a bit frustrating. But it was pretty good, and yeah, I can't.
I like the Gardner and Space Cabbie stuff. Like that sounds great, but I almost rather just have a Guy Gardner series where he gets to do that stuff, and
that would be great.
Gets to be like the loose cannon cop, and
that is probably
Selak constantly threatens his badge.
Yeah, it's probably the biggest problem with this book, that a lot of the core kind of gets the short end of the stick, because there's only so much they can do with the one book for everyone.
Yeah.
And it's tough. They're trying. The guys had a lot of great moments peppered throughout, just maybe not enough.